Times near the Mag Mile, smash and grabs, robberies, and a recent shooting. New recommendations tonight to help bring back owners and shoppers. Among them, more police patrols, improved security cameras, and more money.
WGN's Kelly Davis is live on Michigan Avenue with more on the effort to revive that area. What are they saying, Kelly?
Good evening, Ray and Lourdes. City leaders are working with a team of consultants to reinvent the Mag Mile. One of the ideas they proposed in a virtual meeting tonight is to construct a major architecture feature at the north end of the shopping district to connect it with the lakefront. Now, they are just coming up with everything they can to figure out how to lure in retailers, fend off crime, and safety is still clearly the top priority here.
Wild, Wild West from the old days. It's getting buck wild.
Danny McGee has been working security at Canada Goose for the last 5 months. The store is one of several on the Mag Mile that thieves hit, stealing thousands of dollars in merchandise.
That's why I was moved from the inside to the outside. It's my job to spot trouble and bull and to stop it from getting into the store before it even happens. So that's why I'm posted up outside.
People are on high alert after a violent Saturday night. Chicago police arrested 21 kids when a large crowd of teens filled the Loop. 4 people, including 2 police officers, were injured during a fight near Millennium Park, and a 15-year-old was shot after he bumped into someone walking on Wabash.
But we do have some folks who are acting, as my grandmother would say, acting a fool, and we're not going to tolerate that.
Retailers won't tolerate it either, which is why some of these storefronts sit empty. City leaders say we have a record high vacancy on Michigan Avenue at nearly 30%.
So what we're talking about is filling those vacancies with something different, not just a traditional retailer, but something that people can experience.
The Magnificent Mile Association turned to Urban Land Institute for ideas to reinvent the shopping district. But security continues to be the top priority. Some solutions include upgrading the city's surveillance system so that all cameras can talk to each other in real time. The city is also giving store security CPD radios to bypass 911.
That can save 30 seconds, even as long as a minute, which can be the difference between making an arrest or having the criminals get away.
While vacancies are at an all-time high, pedestrian count is also up, which proves people want to visit the Mag Mile.
In spite of all the doom and gloom, we're all going through a difficult time right now. There's still optimism, there's still a sense of hope, and there's still a belief that Michigan Avenue can be the crown jewel of Chicago in the future.
The panel concluded that this district needs more money and proposed an extra tax on landlords. I'm also told that Chicago police have canceled 1 of 2 days off for officers starting on Thursday, and that will last until next Monday. Live on Michigan Avenue, I'm Kelly Davis, WGN News.
Stay warm out there, okay? Thank you.